Okay, so we're here with another mod spotlight for the Last Persian, which is absolutely a fantastic and underrated mod that I definitely think you need to try out in the successive line of great Attila mods that are currently being made. You know, there's 642, there's Age of Justinian, there's a lot right now. And this mod really has impressed me. It focuses on the era of Khosrow, who was literally one of the greatest kings of Sassanid Persia. Well, really the last great king before it all fell to ruin. And the Persians in this army, well, in this mod, they really look amazing. The Persians look amazing. There's a lot of good work here. There's a lot of individual unit work. I think that there's a ton of great things going on here. And it's a very easy and simple mod to install. Literally just this mod, part 2, 3, 4, that's pretty much it. So what's new in this? You got military units for major factions that are redone. You got unique unit models for leaders and factions. You know, cavalry units have been pretty much overhauled. And Viking units have been added with double axe units. So they're really great in melee combat and they're vulnerable to missile units, so you really need to protect them at all costs. Also, flamethrower ships have been modified, so Vikings also have numerous numbers on ships to sack port cities. And you can pretty much play that as a Viking. If you want to enact your fantasies, you can really do that with the Vikings in this mod. This mod really follows on from that great tradition of great Attila mods. Grand epic campaign, grand setting, and it immerses you into the time period. What this mod doesn't have is specific flavor events for factions. So, and most of the unit description, let's say if we go into the main menu screen, is more or less vanilla, but that's because the modder's language is not English. And you know, I've been helping him out in a way. I'll be trying to help him and, you know, try and get this mod out because this mod is fantastic. This mod has great unit visuals. And look, if we in a Total War community don't support each other, then who will? Right? Just because I'm a YouTuber or someone else is a modder, I believe that if you can help out as much as you can, in whatever way, or as the saying goes, every little helps, then it helps at the end of the day. But one of the great things about this is that you really don't need technology to really unlock and build a new royal barracks every 6 or 10 turns. You know, you can pretty much upgrade some units, but you can pretty much have a full army unit roster, more or less. You can pretty much have that, you know. And when you upgrade military buildings, of course, you get access to more powerful units, but that reduces the need for tech research to upgrade those units. You know, you got special religious buildings. You have, for example, if you play as the Sassanids, you will have the Shahenshah treasury. Or if you play as one of the Arab factions, you have the Kaaba. Or the Romans also have the Imperial treasury. So it's things like these, little things like these that play a big role in the campaign. And you can, of course, earn money, food, all that type of stuff from agricultural and industrial buildings. But there's also the sanitation levels, because there will be the plague of Justinian and you need to be careful about that. And at the same time, you know, I think it's really, really good, and you really need to make sure. I mean, the best thing about this mod is building specific buildings makes an impact on your campaign map. It does play in some respects to vanilla Attila, but let's say I was playing the Assassins, right? So I had these Moradin tribes trying to come over and take over my city, so I had to go and literally go and fight against them. And those Moradin tribes couldn't do anything against these powerful Sassanid Empire armies, because the Sassanids are literally the powerhouse. And at this point, the Romans are going to be attacked by the Sassanids, because in this time period, that's when the Sassanids go and say, look, we're going to go all the way to the gates of Constantinople. And they actually do that in the end. They actually do that. But you can do a lot of things, you know. There is a lot of new artillery units, grenade units, so you can have fun with a whole bunch of things, as I've showcased in this mod. But one of the things that this mod does deliver is that it delivers on unit variety and visual descriptions, and it does a great job on it. I think if I were to play this, in the, well, really the last golden age of the Sassanid period, this is the mod for you. This covers that period really nice. And 610 AD, I think, really covers it really nice, and it does a fantastic job in what it set out to do in the first place. And I think this mod is really worth a try. If you're looking for a new mod in Attila and you're thinking, well, I want to play the wars between the Byzantines and the Sassanids, and I want to play this period where the Sassanids became really powerful, then here it is. This is the mod for you. And I suggest you go to the Steam workshop, go there, download this mod, and please rate it, because the mod developer needs the ratings. He really needs it. And I think this will be a fantastic opportunity for him. And it's a win-win from you, me, and everywhere else. And I'm making this video so that in the hope that it reaches out to the many tens of thousands or hundreds of players that will download this mod and will appreciate the amount of work that has gone into this. And there's so much unit variety, so many factions you can play as, you can play as the Franks, you can play as this. Think of Age of Charlemagne, but a bit more expanded, right? It's not roughly that, the time period is, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. You can play as the Picts, the Saxons, the Mercians, the Wessex, you can play everything. You can play a whole bunch of things. And I think you can do some really good stuff here. As far as I'm concerned, I think this is great. Go ahead and check it out, and definitely try this mod. Okay. And please don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next video.